my role as Director of Sales Operations for Asia Pac is to really get into sales enablement. So I need to know that my sales teams have the skills, the methodologies, and the tools to be effective and to achieve their targets. When it came to negotiating skills, we found ourselves with a disparate team, I suppose, with legal, sales, commercial, all coming together with different ideas about how to operate a negotiation. We needed a common language, and that's exactly what Scotwork was able to deliver. A common language that all of the people in the bid team could relate to and use pre-negotiation, during negotiation. Along with a process or a methodology, how do we prep for a negotiation? What are our roles in that? I think the two of those combined to really give us the right answer. We really started looking for a program that could give us, a Harvard Business School kind of credibility, but an easier application, I suppose, to the real world that we're facing. We do have some level of measurement on the ROI we've seen from Scotwork. The initial survey responses I've had from the field have indicated, I'd say, at least a 3 times return on just the fees we paid for the course. And again, I think this is a tough one to measure, because I think over the coming years, in an entity like ours, it's hard to know just how much you may have saved yourself by simple terms and conditions around an SLA that you may have offered to a client. So in a very complex negotiation, I think we could be reaping the rewards for quite some time. I can say that knowing our clients have gone through the program, and many of them have, and that our negotiation team has been through the program, I'm certain that negotiation where we see the two come together is going to happen in a much quicker fashion. And when it comes to what I have to say about Scotwork and to my colleagues or to business associates, I think it may speak strongest to know that I've gone back to my corporate organization and really put myself on the line to say, this is a program I think we should put into the DNA of Unisys and roll out globally. I have a limited budget when it comes to sales training, and I could spend it in many different ways. I suppose some of that I spend on an internal, but something like the level of negotiation skills that we need, I can't get from an internal. And I guess the priority for negotiation skills, which is something that is going to give me a noticeable return, is something I will prioritize at the top.